name is Yannis Andreou, and today we're going to review single-family home prices in Metro Vancouver over a period of 1, 5 and 10 years to see how values have changed over that period of time and which areas are performing better than others. In terms of the starting point, let's start with Bowen Island, where the benchmark price is 1,001,800. The price index is 217.20. There is a 5% positive increase year over year, a 78.9% 5-year increase, and a 79.1 year 10-year increase. In terms of Burnaby East, we have a benchmark price of 1,156,000, an index of 258.50%, which means that prices have increased since 2005 by 258.50% over that time. The 1-year change is a negative 10.6% on prices. Over 5 years there is a positive 57.2%, and over 10 years 105%. For Burnaby North, we have a benchmark price of 1,448,900, an index of 280.20, and 1-year change of minus 8.2%, a 59% positive 5-year change, and 116.4% 10-year change. In terms of Burnaby South, the benchmark price is 1,569,800, the index 300.50, the 1-year change a decline of 6.6%, and the 5 and 10-year changes respectively at 63.8% and 129.4% increases. In terms of Coquitlam, we have a benchmark price of 1,214,300. The index is 269.50 with a 1-year decline of 5.3%. The 5-year and 10-year changes respectively are 69.6% and 105.30% on the positive side. In terms of Coquitlam, we have a benchmark price of 1,214,300, a price index of 269.50, and 1-year decrease of 5.3%, a 5-year and 10-year increase respectively of 69.6% and 105.30%. In terms of Ladner, yes, we had a benchmark price of 964,500, an index of 232.50, and 1-year change of 6.3% on the negative side, and 5-year positive increases of 57% and 10-year increase of 79.3%. Maple Ridge has a benchmark price of $824,200, a benchmark index of 234.80, an annual decline of only 0.3%, and 5 and 10-year increase respectively of 79.9 and 89.5%. New Westminster has a benchmark price of 1,057,900, a price index of 241.20, and 1-year decrease in prices of 8.2%, and 5 and 10-year increases in prices of 60.8 and 95.9% respectively. North Vancouver has a benchmark price of $1,542,200, a benchmark price index of 241.20, the 1-year change is a negative 8.2%, and the 5 and 10-year changes respectively are positive at 60.8% and 95.9%. Pitt Meadows has a benchmark price of $912,000, a price index of 257, an annual increase year over year of 2%, and a 5 and 10-year increases of 82.1 and 108.4% respectively. Port Coquitlam has a benchmark price of $947,000, a price index of 252.50, a year over year decrease of 4.9%, and 5 and 10-year increases respectively of 68.4 and 96.5%. Port Moody has a benchmark price of $1,485,300, a price index of 274.30, and 1-year change on the negative side of 1.1%, which is modest, and 5 and 10-year increases respectively of 72.5 and 107.5%. Richmond has a benchmark price of 1,593,000, a price index of 308.60, and year-over-year decrease of 9.2%, a 5-year and 10-year increase respectively of 62.7 and 122.8% respectively. Squamish has a benchmark price of 975,600, a price index of 246.60, a year-over-year decrease of 4.6%, and 5 and 10-year increases respectively of 98.2 and 96.2%. Sunshine Coast has a benchmark price of 613,700, a benchmark price, or the price index of 215, a positive increase year-over-year, one of the very few, of 5.8%, and 5 and 10-year increases respectively of 81.3 and 71.2%. Tsawwassen has a benchmark price of 1,192,200, a price index of 256.70, a negative direction of 7% in this year, and 70 and 109.7% increases on the 5 and 10-year marks. Vancouver East has a price of benchmark price of 1,447,300, its price index of 319.90, a year-over-year decrease of 7.2%, and 5 and 10-year increases respectively of 67% and 143.30%. Vancouver West has a benchmark price of 3,135,400, a price index of 321.90, a year-over-year decrease of 11.8%, a 49% increase over 5 years, and 135.50% over 10 years. West Vancouver has a benchmark price of 2,674,700, a price index of 252.50, a negative direction of the market of 13.50% year-over-year, and positive increases of 37.8% and 111.7% over the 5 and 10-year benchmarks. And then, last but not least, Whistler has a benchmark price of 1,699,500, a price index of 217.10, a year-over-year decrease of 3.50%, and 5 and 10-year increases respectively of 85.40 and 67.80%. Overall, Greater Vancouver has a benchmark of 1,479,200, a price index of 272.30, a year-over-year decrease of 7.8%, 5-year change of 59.1%, and a 10-year change of 109.80%. The Lower Mainland, on the other hand, has a benchmark of 1,251,800, a price index of 265.70, and 1-year change and 1-year decrease of 5.31%, a 5-year change of 64.9, and a 10-year change of 105.5%. On the year-to-year changes, we notice that there is only 3 areas that have a positive sign. Bowen Island, Pitt Meadows, and Sunshine Coast are the only areas that post a year-over-year increase of 5, 2, and 5.8% respectively. Overall, the market is in a gradual decline at this point for single-family homes, and some areas are holding up a little better than others, but overall we see a gradual decline in prices of single-family homes as there is larger supply and lower demand at this point. The spring and summer markets that are coming up will tell us whether we're going to continue to see a gradual decline in prices or whether the market will stabilize. For further information, feel free to contact me at your convenience. Thank you and have a wonderful day.